You expect me to believe that story?
It's the truth. Look, I'm prepared to let everything go. Please, just let it be.
Fola, I can't. I can't.
Good morning, ma.
Babake,
Ma?
this is Fola.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Gist with Lover, and I am Lover. And on this video, we are discussing, or I will be discussing, Wura episode 81 to 84. Wura have been this show or this series that have been interesting. No, I don't want to even say this anymore. Like I've always said this. So let me just go into the conversation proper. So for 81 to 84, I upon normally I don't watch Wura from Monday till Thursday because I don't always want to anticipate and the rest. So I always just wait till Thursday when the 4 episodes for the week are out and I just watch them. I can do my review. But earlier this week I was seeing tweets about that was on Monday about how the show or the series like that episode had to relate to democracy, like conversation around MKO Abiola, Kudrat Abiola and the rest. And upon watching, I was like, oh my god.
But wait, if Demeji is MK Abiola, then it means to me it's Kudirat. Perfect.
It makes her look so stupid for believing Demeji.
Hey! I've never seen a
How really able to pull this up? Like, was it like planned? Like, okay, did they really know this episode would become? I was just like overthinking. I was just thinking about everything. Like, oh, or was it just coincidence that we had that episode on Democracy Day? So that was it, and it is actually very interesting to see that that happened. So, do you think that episode having that conversation, like, oh, the Meiji needs to be rescued, the Meiji needs to get freedom, the freedom fighting thing, and how they were comparing to me as Kudrat Abiola and the Meiji being unlawfully locked in the police station as like compare oh my god, making that comparison of the Meiji with MKO Abiola. Do you guys think it's just coincidence or it's a planned action, like it's a planned something that they knew, okay, this episode will be coming out on Democracy Day and it should have something to relate with democracy? So that was that for that. So let us go into the conversation proper. So I think for this review or for this commentary I'll be making, I'll be doing it. I'll really discuss more about the character and the rest rather than scenes. The last one I did, I will discuss about scenes and the rest. Oh, I want to discuss something. I want to say something. We'll we've not had Iyabo, like that's the Kuti's the mother for a while now, and I feel like I'm actually missing on scene and the rest. And also aside Iyabo, this last 4 episodes that's like, and also characters like Lolo and Eve have turned out to be characters which we barely see on screen. Like they've not been getting screen time because of how the story is now going. And it's fine, yes, it's fine, yes. So let us go into the conversation proper. So I want to talk about to me. To me, after they were able to get the Meiji out of the prison, out of the police station while he was unlawfully arrested and the rest. So she actually planned this wonderful moment with the Meiji and she had to make Ebon go spend the night at Ewa's. Then she had to plan with what's this lady's name, Paulina, so that Midi can just stay with Paulina so she can have the house to herself and Demeji. So it's actually wonderful and the rest. But I was just laughing all along while what's the name to me was planning this. I was like, oh, is this Konji? Or I was just so laugh. Like it was just hilarious to see that. Okay, that's to me actually wants to do something like this. To me I've not been that type of character, but I think it is part of the human. So that is it for that. And I think I just want to discuss that. Yeah. So it's not me being messy. I just want to discuss it. So the next thing I want to discuss is this Ewa and this midi banter. Ewa is one, I don't know how to put it, she's one hilarious character. And if you should ask me, like, who are the most hilarious characters in this film, like people who actually crack me up whenever I see them on screen, it's these two people, Ewa and Ebon. Ebon for the banter she always have with Mide, and it actually just make that simple that relationship, that brother and sister relationship, these two people had to seem so real. So Ewa, that scene where she went to the police station and she was shouting like solidarity, and so like Ewa is just so dramatic. Ewa is a very dramatic character. She also had to go after the release and she was like, oh, she did this. Like, Ewa is just so dramatic and she's very funny. Yeah, so that's that for Ewa. Then I want to discuss Kanyinsola and Fola. Kanyinsola had been an ally to Fola and how Fola wants to actually achieve this his dream. But will these people actually succeed? Will Kanyinsola and Fola not really find themselves dying on the long run? Because Wura is a she devil, as Kanyinsola actually described her. That's who she is. Wura is someone who you don't joke with. Wura is right. So I'm just so scared for these two people. To an extent, like when they started plotting and the rest, I was like, no, why this? But to an extent, we know Wura is a devil, yes, and Nemesis had to catch up with her, or probably like all her wrongs. Like she just have to an extent, we just need to address it. And yes, Wura actually before all she had been doing, but I know this will not be happening anytime soon, and I'm cool with it. Yes, let's just see what will happen. So Coinsola and Fola's their plot and the rest is actually it's interesting that this is actually happening. But for me, I feel like they still need to be more careful. I think for me, I feel Coinsola and Fola, we're not supposed to be having those meetings they are having. So no one will actually get to realize that yeah, all of for like, people will not get to understand that Coinsola was actually the one who planted Fola in that Adeleke's mansion. Yes, I feel they have telephones. There are other means they can communicate. There are places they can always communicate. So why do they have to always meet in person in that compound? So that's one thing. So that's after that. Then Fola and Wura. With the way Wura was just on and the rest. And it's just so crazy how Wura knows something. Wura knew what she had done and the rest, and she just wants to stop seeing Fola. She just wants to have peace. And seeing him, knowing he is in the same house with her and the rest, and knowing what she had done, she do not have peace. She is just so confused and the rest. And it's actually giving us joy. It's not giving you joy, it's giving me joy. Seeing Mora in that kind of state. It's a very funny one. It's an interesting one to watch. So for me, I don't know what to feel. And the thing is just how Wura and Fola knew, like the two of them are just struggling. Because for me, even if I'm in Wura's show, I will know Fola is up to something because he's not coming for me. He is not like saying, "Oh, you put me in there for that long. You framed me for the dates and the rest." He's just back forming scenes, acting as if nothing happened and the rest. So it's actually sensible that Wura will not feel safe around him, regardless of how he is trying to be a saint. Because no woman can be that good. To an extent, you want to give yourself a voice. You don't want to just suffer for nothing. So I think that is one thing that is making Wura not to have peace of mind. The fact that Fola is staying calm, is staying no, so she does not even know what his plan is, and it's just giving her rest. Like she's just restless. She does not have peace for that. So it's an interesting one to see. To talk about JJ's madness and his plots and the rest. JJ is a very. I don't know if I'm being too dramatic about it. JJ is a very stupid person to an extent. That character is a very annoying one because I don't know why you will go that far because of someone who do not like you. Obviously, to me, do not like JJ. To me, I'd always used JJ right from time. Yes, when she was giving him attention, going to the Adeleke's mansion, it was obvious that Tumi was up to something then. Tumi never had any genuine feeling for Jeje, and I do not know why Jeje will not just understand all of this and he is not backing out. Then all of them, I actually to an extent when I saw his moves that he's not being nice, despite the fact that he had been the brain behind Demeji's arrest and the rest, but he's coming out to be a saint. I knew his plan is to just make everyone believe that yes, truly, Demeji is the father, is the father to Bisola's son. So I really knew he was going to do this, and I know this is what we should be expecting coming episode because that was what the next that's when we saw next on that's the next episode. That was the conversation. So I knew he's going to be doing this to Dimeji, and it's a very bad one. And I don't know how probably Dimeji will be able to play his name and the rest. So that will be one thing we'll be looking forward to see how Dimeji will really get himself out of this trouble with he is. So it's a very interesting one so far. So tell me what's your favorite scene from episode 81 to 84, and who is your favorite character so far on this series. Bye for now. Please and please and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye.